It's going to get a lot worse than it could have been had you been real clear about expectations and what needs to happen and how you can make it work. So I'm with you.
Another thing, most violations start with high grass and what they call nuisance accumulations,
Yeah.
trash
Yeah.
around the property. That's part of, especially if you're a landlord, keeping up with your properties. I was talking to somebody the other day. He's like, I have this rental. I haven't seen it in a couple of years. And I'm like, I think at this point, you just shouldn't go buy it till they leave.
Yeah, because that could be bad.
So at this point, you probably don't want to know after a couple, or maybe they've got the greatest tenants ever, and we should take those tenants and clone them and study them and figure out how to make this happen. But
Yeah.
but it's really usually keep the grass mowed and don't let trash get around the property because that's what gets them looking.
Oh yeah. Well, the funny thing too is just going on properties in general. If you have a property and when every time you show up, the yard's mowed and there's no debris, highly likely the inside's in good shape. It's most likely the inside's in good shape. But when you pull up and it looks bad, inside's going to be real bad. I mean, that's
Also,
just
cars without license plates.
yep. I would say that's probably the third most. That's probably the third most popular from a management standpoint that we get violations on. Debris and yard stuff is the first, first and second, I'd say, are kind of almost combined. But tags on the car is a code violation. You could have the car parked, maybe facing face first out to the road, so they can't even see the back of it. They can get out of their car and take a look at it. If it's not up to date on the tag, or no tag at all, it's code violation.
Well, if you don't have a tag, at least back in the driveway. Make them work for it.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. The funny thing is, they'll still walk for it. They'll still walk up to it. I've had that happen. Of course, once you're on the radar, they'll look for everything. But I had code violations. I'm like, the car's backed in. They get out and they take a picture of it. And I'm thinking, man, you don't have much to do if that's your biggest concern. But typically, it doesn't happen if everything else looks good. You're not gonna get a problem when the yard's mowed. There's no debris in the yard. It looks good. Like there's from face value, it's fine. But if they start opening, looking into stuff, that's when they find those kind of violations.